What's up, my gnomies? Welcome to the table. Dour Gnome Adventures is coming at you with episode 11. We're playing through Pathfinder Adventure Path, 7 Dooms for Sandpoint, with Brian.
We have no coordination.
We really don't.
Dimitri.
Well, gotta walk without rhythm.
Matt.
I'm gonna murder you, Dimitri.
What? You don't want to attract the worm.
You're the worm.
That rule is not broken this time. What about Mark?
I am Schrodinger's participant because I may or may not be in this episode. We don't know.
Sir not appearing in this movie.
I guess maybe I won't be the Chaos Master. We'll just leave that up to Mark.
No, you're the worm.
You're the worm.
I'm Ryan.
We're not supposed to attract the worm. They'll never know.
Right.
Why did that rhyme?
Because it's a weapon of choice.
God, no.
Odd episode.
Aren't they all?
Yes, this
We're
is
not even playing goblins in this one.
We're goblins in spirit.
Yes, we have been possessed.
We're spirit goblins.
The goblins are running the asylum.
Goblins are these.
The goblins were inside us all along.
The goblins were the friends we made on the way.
They popped out like a chest burster.
Yes, that's how we made the friends.
All right, everybody will have a single hero point.
Did we have any?
Yep, you all had some.
Oh, look at us. Knowing how I roll, how long will this last?
I don't know. You got to use them.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
So, who wants a second hero point?
I can't remember what happened.
I think we beat up a statue.
Yes, we definitely
Right,
beat up a
so-
statue.
You have done that
we,
once.
We were down.
Twice, technically.
Yes. That was a different statue because the first one exploded.
Mm-hmm.
So we were in the Thessalonian ruins, under the Sandpoint Cathedral, which we had reached through the Goblin Ghoul tunnels, which we reached through Nualia's grave, and we had...
Green grass grows all around and around, and the green grass grows all around.
Yes. E-I-E-I-O.
Raven Man?
And in the ruin, we found some shrines. One was a shrine to Abraxas, which actually turned out to be important for the bit that we did, I think, last time. Because in the Abraxas shrine, we found some garnets, including an extra garnet that was hidden inside the pommel, a secret compartment inside the pommel of an Abraxian dagger on the Abraxian altar in the Abraxian shrine.
Yep.
And then we encountered a room where there was a rhyme in ancient Thessalonian about things that need to be given to a lady that, she won't get angry over. And then we found some doors with coin slots or some kind of mechanism where you could put things. But they opened fine without. And then we walked in. Well, specifically Mark's character Dorian did. And then, I went in, I stopped there, and then I got blasted. Then I walked out. Then Dorian went in further. He stopped somewhere else. He got blasted by something else, came back out. And then we decided, wait, hold on. Maybe we have clues. Maybe this is trapped. And we realized that you were supposed to put the very specific garnets of different values into the doors so you don't get blasted when you stop behind them.
We had the poem that gave us the instructions that we didn't look at the time.
Mm-hmm. Well, to be fair, there had been multiple sessions between us finding the poem and us actually finally getting to the door with the slot.
Yes.
So, memory, like the corners of my mind.
Good thing we do that recap every...
Yeah, we do. But we don't do a very chained recap all the way. Look, that's on me. Yes, I know. My fault. Anyway.
We can always blame Dimitri.
But this time, Dimitri actually had the idea to put some rubble into those coin slots or weighted cups or whatever.
That's true.
But instead, Dariali went back to wherever Dariali left those garnets.
Yeah, we oh no, Dariali sold the garnets.
Yes, but I don't remember if Dariali told us that the garnets were sold, only that they were not there, stashed, whatever. So we got them back, we put them into the doors, we got to the final chamber, and there was a statue of Rune Lord Alasnist, a strikingly beautiful human-looking woman with a strikingly beautiful, deadly-looking glaive in the statue's hand.
Yep.
And we put a garnet in the other hand, and the statue let go of the glaive, and we took the glaive. And then we were like, wait, hold on. What happens if we just take the garnet back? And the statue animated and tried killing us. And it was very fortunate that we took the glaive first, because the statue was like, all right, I guess I'm punching you with my fists.
I'm going to interrupt for just a second. We had a very important rules moment about the difference between how hardness works in 2E versus how it works in 1E. Animated objects like statues, not necessarily golems, but animated objects can get the broken condition after you hit them enough times, and their properties change, which was something I simply was unaware of. And I remember commenting at the time I thought was really cool.
Yes. So we broke the statue, and then it wouldn't stop fighting, so we broke it again until it stopped moving. So now we have a pile of potentially valuable, ancient Thessalonian 10,000-year-old, no longer animated, and hostile metal. And a +1 striking glaive, which I believe Dorian is carrying as a backup. And we were trying to figure out what exactly we were going to do with the rest, because it seems like we fully explored the Thessalonian ruins. It seems like we fully resolved, at least for now, the issue of ghouls under the cathedral, since we had a nice conversation with a very smelly gentleman way, way, way down tunnels.
It's just one way to put it.
With sadly broken glasses.
I know. We should probably get him some glasses. I should have asked him what his prescription was. Anyway, so we have some of those rather stinky items from that rather smelly gentleman that he gave us in order not to deal with him at the time.
For the record, Derry Alley offered to clean said items for everybody, and
no. Jacob had to, because Jacob wasn't going to let be allowed back home with those stinking things, because I carried 2 of them, the wand and the shield, and Dorian ended up with the goggles,
the eyes,
lenses, glasses, whatever.
Yeah,
the obsidian lenses, I believe.
Skunk goggles.
Yes, actually, literally, because he told a dude to smell them for him. Well,
hey, dude, smell my eyes.
Right. Well, we weren't there. We weren't there in character, but out of character it happened. And it was cool, even if nobody saw it.
But so on that note, Dorian could on the next day.
If these things require attunement, then we're supposed to wake up with them. Right? Investment.
Yeah.
That's what it is in this edition.
Yeah, investment, yeah.
Attunement is...
I have an invested item with my character. It's a walking cauldron.
So a couple other things. Within the handle of the glaive, you found some scrolls. One of which you gave to Father Xanthus.
Consecrate. Yes.
Yes. Then there were a couple others you misidentified and took them to Mr. Solari.
Again, Deathus.
We misidentified different scrolls. Because we
differently,
yes. We crit failed on different scrolls, and then we brought them to Father Xanthus, and he's like, "Well, it's not either of those, but I can't identify them either." So we had to arrange payment with one Ilsoari Gandethus, who runs the Turundarok Academy in town, and I forget if he's human or an elf.
He's human.
He's human,
and he is man of certain arcane capabilities, I think. Unless they've changed them in this edition. Regardless, he was able to help us identify those items, and then it turned out that I think only Mizuki could activate them because they are not divine in tradition.
And then from there, you had a little chat with him about Ripnugget.
Yeah.
And he was curious why you were asking about somebody that was killed 17 years ago.
Oh,
got better.
Wait. Before we asked him, we had actually asked the very nicely smelly gentleman. What's his name?
Vulgar Rabs.
There we go. Thank you. And because Vulgar's actually mentioned him, or no, what was it? We first heard it from
the ghoulish goblins had mentioned it when we first got down into the Warrens, and Dorian overheard them.
Right. And then we asked that guy, and he's like, oh, yeah, he's a leader. And we're like, he's, what? So we got those details, and then we brought them to Ilsoari.
Yes, and we were pointed towards the pit.
Right.
And then you were going off to talk to Baylor Hemlock.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Because he is...
You guys had...
he's from back then.
Yeah. We pick up with you guys walking through the door of the garrison.
We do?
I guess. Am I taking point again? Because I am still slow.
I'm sorry, what were we talking to him about? I don't recall that.
It's still Ripnugget.
Okay.
Because we want to get intel from somebody who can...
I think you guys were planning to tell him about the ghouls beneath.
Right, and then ask about Ripnugget.
So, you guys step through the door of the Sandpoint garrison. Within, you see Baylor Hemlock is rushing around. What are you guys doing here?
Hello?
Why, Sheriff Hemlock? How do?
Hey, sir.
Yes. What is it? What is
I'd like to talk to you about the ancient Thessalonian ruin.
Extended warranty.
Can you speak a little quicker?
Ancient Thessalonian ruins under the town. New ones.
Well, not new, but newly discovered.
Yes.
That's not news. There's always that
Under the cathedral.
Sandpoint's built
the
upon this
cathedral.
stuff.
Well, anyway, there are ghouls down there.
Dorian's going to step up, and having grown up here, he assumes that he knows of Dorian, or they maybe have a relationship, or maybe a Batman and Joker type thing. But he's going to say, Dr. Hemlock.
Sheriff.
Do you...
You know, I
remember
school, right?
Do you remember the story? Yeah. Do you remember the stories of a Ripnugget? And what was the name of that fortress up north?
Thistletop.
Thank you.
Welcome.
From the Peanut Gallery. It was Thistletop. Do you remember? I heard growing up about the old stories. I was just a kid, but
yes,
Ripnugget lived there, right?
Yeah, Thistletop. Nualia was kind of the leader up there, and Ripnugget, my understanding is, maybe worked for her, kind of helped lead the goblins for her.
Yeah, well, those Thessalonian ruins below that you don't seem to care about, we ran into some ghouls and goblins who mentioned the name Ripnugget, and we just wanted to touch base because it's not a name I've heard in quite some time, since I was young.
At the mention of goblins and ghouls and Ripnugget, he just kind of turns his head, like stops what he's doing, and goblins, ghouls beneath Sandpoint.
Oh, I'm sorry. We have your attention now. I can let my friend Jacob here take over, and he's going to go as slow as he'd like and explain this to you.
Right. So first things first, has Father Xanthus talked to you about Nualia at all recently?
This is something he was doing independently. You know, he hasn't talked to anybody else.
I can't say that I've talked to Father Xanthus recently.
Right, so you should probably have a conversation with him about Nualia, because the reason we went down under...
Nualia's dead.
We know.
This is exactly why you need to have a conversation with him, because he wanted to exhume Nualia for a ritual of a conversation with her, and his reasons are his own, but when he tried to exhume Nualia, he found that her grave had been tunneled into. So we went into those tunnels and we found goblin ghouls. And those goblin ghouls mentioned Ripnugget. And we killed them all. The ones that were under the cathedral are no longer there. Well, their corpses are. But
we have been directed to the pit in the Devil's Plateau?
The Devil's Table?
Ladder.
Devil's Platter,
Devil's
thank
Platter.
you.
So the hinterlands is the area all around Sandpoint. The Devil's Platter is there, and the pit is in the middle of it, or ish. Okay. And somehow it appears that Ripnugget might actually exist right now.
Be alive or undead.
Right, because we fought goblin ghouls, so maybe he was reanimated as a ghoul as well?
There's always been rumors floating around about Ripnugget.
And that's exactly why we came to you, because we thought you'd know them and be willing to share them with us. Since we need all the intel we can gather on this to see if it's a threat to the town.
Also good to keep you apprised of the situation so you can defend the town but not be surprised.
Yes. So were there goblins beneath?
They were goblin
and ghouls?
Goblin ghouls.
They were goblin
Ghoulified
ghouls.
goblins.
Goblin ghoul. One of the... Oh, okay.
Are we like standing in the middle of barracks discussing this? Because he still hasn't invited
No,
us.
like you walk into like his
I'd like to
office.
think there's an office
All right.
as well as a barracks. There's got to be a place.
You kind of step in, and like his office is off to the side. You saw him rushing by.
I will.
There has to be a place to like maintain files and such.
Minibar.
Yeah. Like, you don't need files. Arrest people and put them underneath.
Yeah, just toss them into ancient Thessalonian ruins. That's always worked out.
Okay, so you found ruins. You found ghoul tunnels inhabited by goblin ghoul.
Correct.
Yes.
They had tunneled.
And they mentioned
They
Ripnugget. What did you find out about Ripnugget? You said the pit.
Okay, first of all, it seems goblin ghouls tunneled specifically under the Sandpoint Cathedral in order to obtain Nualia's bones. Now, this is the context in which we had heard the name Ripnugget, because it seems, and at this point I produced the unholy symbol and the wand that we got from the cleric of the goblin ghouls. It seems that these goblin ghouls had a cleric leader. He worshipped Cabriri, the demon lord of ghouls, and that's the unholy symbol I'm holding. And he was a caster of some sort.
That is an ugly wand you have there.
And he had this wand of fear, as far as we can tell. And we dusted him. He's done. But it seems that he also tried to use the bones of Nualia as part of some sort of a ritual to bring her back, which is why we are guessing that it might have been a let's get the band back together type situation. If he is active and he thinks Nualia can help him do more of whatever it is he's doing, then it would stand to reason that he would send somebody or encourage an independent minion to go and get Nualia's bones for him. So that might have been why these particular goblin ghouls were under the cathedral. We're guessing at this point. But it does seem reasonable to suggest that. Now, we stopped this, we dusted the cleric, we dusted the ghouls that were with him, and we then further explored the ancient Thessalonian ruin to make sure there's nothing active under the cathedral. We're good on that. But somewhere out there, it seems Ripnugget is still kicking, for lack of a better word describing alive and or dead.
Doing Ripnuggety things.
I mean, that is interesting. That does kind of confirm the rumor I'd heard that...
You know, I was about to ask you, Sheriff, have there been any reports of weirdness out in the hinterlands?
There's always weirdness in the hinterlands. We're surrounded by goblin tribes.
Yeah, I get that, but you
Yeah, feral goblin tribes.
Thank you, Sheriff. There have been many strides towards making sure residents of Babbage Town are properly incorporated into the society at large. Thank you.
But nothing to suggest ghouls.
Well,
Ghouls have been a problem.
you've said yourself that Ripnugget is assumed to have died. So undead would seem like the...
You know, people make up stories when they don't understand things, when they're afraid. It helps people cope. You know what I mean? So unless I see something or, you know, when we investigate, we find things that suggest it's all rumor. And I'll tell you, the rumor I heard about Ripnugget was that he was brought back to life. But if he was brought back to life, why didn't he come back? Why didn't he attack?
Perhaps he lacked a tribe to lead. As I understand it, the Thistletop goblins were pretty thoroughly destroyed before I was born during the Rise adventure path.
Yeah.
During that era known as the rise of the room.
The late unpleasantness. But I'm sorry, when and from whom did you hear this rumor?
Oh, this it's an old rumor, probably 15 years ago, maybe even longer than that. Couldn't have been too much longer after that attack on the Swallowtail Festival.
But that begs the question, and I mean, you brought it up before, is well, and I'm going to add something to it. somebody would have to bring him back to life. I mean, from my limited knowledge, I know that there are some undead that can come back spontaneously, but it's unlikely. And with that in mind, if they did bring him back, what's he been doing this entire time?
And why would they have brought him back specifically?
Because, again, the argument is somebody would have to.
Yeah.
And who would do that?
I mean, out of character, I fucking would.
Who would bring back a goblin?
I definitely would.
You mean an adventure path rider? That's somebody who would bring him back.
Blame it all on James Jacobs.
We can.
This sounds like a new case I may need to open. The case of Ripnugget.
I think you could do better than that as a name, but it will.
You're right. Give me a minute.
Yeah.
Sorry. You guys investigate.
The case of the Thistletop Resurrection.
Ooh, I like
Case
that.
of the Unripped Nugget.
So
Also
let me get
good.
this straight. Now you've taken care of everything beneath
Yes.
the cathedral.
As a matter of fact, we have a very large chunk of ancient Thessalonian metal that is no longer an angry animated statue that we kind of
Of Alasnus.
We definitely did not leave any ghouls directly underneath the cathedral.
None.
Yes, we even checked various tunnels that were blocked off.
So what should we be looking out for then?
At the moment, rumors of ghoul activity in the hinterlands, because
we had found out that they were in the hinterlands, but obviously if they've reached this far, then there's a possibility that they can come to town.
yeah,
Well, I'll be sure to, as the merchants start coming in for the market, I'll have my deputies ask.
would you mind if we did that during market day?
Sure.
Thank you, Sheriff.
Don't scare people.
Don't cause a panic. Yes, we'll try not to.
Don't tell people what you found. It stays between us, right?
Oh,
You haven't told anybody, have you?
of course.
We haven't
Sheriff.
found anything. I don't know
I mean,
what
just
you're
Father
talking about.
Xanthus, what we were working for.
Yes.
Okay. Once you tell a secret, it's no longer a
Then
secret.
This isn't exactly a secret.
Okay, well,
Which is why I was suggesting that you have a conversation with Father Xanthus about what he's trying to do, so you're on the same page with him, and we're not keeping secrets between the two of you.
I mean, it's a rather small town.
It is a small town. We make it smaller by moving around in it.
Do we, though?
Yes, this town so far is still big enough for the four of us, but we will level up.
Not for nothing, but is it possible to be deputized while we keep secrets with the police?
you're going to have to show me a little bit more what you can do. We can talk about it.
Translation: your standing is not high.
Dorian begins doing karate.
I don't think that's what he had in mind.
Yeah, I think what he had in mind is that our reputation with Town Watch is currently 0, which is ignored.
That's
Like the only ones who might deputize us are the Sandpoint Cathedral. We are liked at +13, and the Rune Watchers. We are liked at +5.
I have to question why Dorian wants to be deputized in the first place, to be honest.
In all seriousness, Sheriff, you had said that you heard rumblings of Ripnugget, and would it be beneficial to follow up with those? Where do you generally hear these sort of things? Do you have an idea of where we can begin asking besides market days?
Ripnugget, you start asking questions, you might spook the townsfolk.
What about...
But if you make it, how should we say? Not that you've seen him or heard of him, but that you just want information. Maybe people will be willing to talk a little bit about it.
Well, we could be asking about goblins in the hinterlands. That's generic enough, yes?
Yeah.
Another question that would be a little bit more visible if the four of us, make an expedition out to Thistletop.
Wait, why do you want to go to Thistletop? When did we discuss that?
Well, no, we're discussing it now because it just came to me. If somebody or something reanimated Ripnugget, maybe it's a good idea to go where Ripnugget's corpse was, or at least where it was left by the adventurers. I know it's been 17 years, longer than I've been alive, but perhaps somebody could investigate what happened there.
Dun-dun. That sounds like a good time.
The case of the missing corpse.
The case of
he
the
says,
reanimated corpse.
if you really want to go out there, I've heard that it's pretty much been abandoned since
There's
then.
nothing to worry about.
Goblin tribes came and went multiple times, but didn't stay long.
I mean, wasn't that the site of yet another ancient Thessalonian ruin?
You're in Varesia, dude.
I'm not the Thessalonian expert. You're gonna have to find somebody else to talk to about that.
Right, but my point is that there's always some sort of a weird ancient Thessalonian thing to discover, and maybe somebody did discover something down there that brought Ripnugget back. So perhaps this is the kind of thing we should investigate.
Okay, so Dimitri wants to go to Thistletop, so I think we are done talking to the good sheriff.
I don't really want to go to the Thistletop. I'm just, that seems to be a place that is tied to this.
He says, "What you mentioned the pit? What was that about?"
Don't look at me like I've ever been.
No, I'm not looking at it like Ben. You mentioned it, and where did this come up in your investigation?
Seemed like that was something mentioned by the ghouls, and if Ripnugget is a ghoul, it might be a place to go looking for him. But that's out in the hinterlands,
Maybe.
and just blundering into the pit is ill-advised, I think. Especially since rumor has it that that's a place where you can find the Sandpoint Devil.
Why do whoa?
I heard the Sandpoint Devil was killed.
They killed it, but we don't know if there's more than one.
You killed it?
Think so? I mean, did we kill it?
You're not even old enough. That was killed like 17 years ago.
I am so
was killed
confused
before
right
you were
now.
born.
I gotta
No,
tell
I'm
you.
pretty sure somebody killed the Sandpoint Devil since then, but maybe I've just heard wrong. Out of character, I'm now realizing that I don't think we were supposed to tell the sheriff that we snuck into the abandoned Valdemar Manor, where we killed the amalgamation that was not technically the Sandpoint Devil, but I misidentified it and thought it was.
It was years ago.
Actually, yes, it was like our level 1 adventure to level up to 2. It was years ago. But I don't know if the sheriff, the guy who enforces the law in town, was ever explicitly told that we broke it. And now I'm realizing that backtracking is the right thing to do. And back in character. So I'm done talking about that.
I've had quite enough of that.
If you really want to research this, and you said that Ripnugget might be at the pit,
That's what we had been led to believe.
why wouldn't you want to go take care of the problem there?
Because we don't know what's at the pit besides Ripnugget. And
So we would like to find out more about the pit before we blunder into it.
Sheriff, be honest.
Does anybody do any ranging out there?
Look at me.
Anybody have
Do
any
I look like a
experience?
wilderness dude?
You know what? Why don't you talk to Brodert?
That sounds like a delightful idea.
He could probably... Brodert knows everything.
Yes, that's probably why I don't really want to hang around with him, because he won't let you go until you hear everything.
I mean, you catch the irony there, right?
Oh, I catch the irony, yes.
Listen, in character, out of character. Come on, Mark.
Out of character, Dimitri was an amazing Brodert.
Except when he threw us out of Broder's office for destroying an old.
There were multiple things you have destroyed.
If you listen to Loose Cannon or Lost Cannon or whatever Dimitri calls it, you can get some insight into our
Look,
investigation.
my point is,
to, the Rise of the Rune Lords.
it belonged in a
I'm
museum.
Talking. No, I'm talking. When has that stopped? I don't know why.
Exactly.
When has that stopped?
Exactly. The things belonged in the museum, and you guys broke them. It broke Broder's heart.
We made it up to him.
You did.
Did we?
Yeah, we left him in the library.
That's true. That might be heaven.
Yeah, you could ask around town as well. I know Brodert could probably help you out. There's some townsfolk around. Maybe ask at any one of the taverns.
Okay,
that sounds. Adventurers come in there all the time. Those would be my two suggestions for you as far as getting information on the pit.
Thank you, sir.
I appreciate you, Sheriff.
Okay, so this is an out-of-character question for the GM. Do you remember Shalelu Andosana?
That's what I was getting at, D.
Well, I don't know if our characters, if there's anybody in this time frame who does that for the town.
That's what...
I'm going to stop talking now.
It's not that. It's you are not the only person who thinks of this kind of thing. And I was trying to ask about it in character in a way that maybe Dariali doesn't know, but Matt
Hey,
does.
Ryan, do you remember Shalalo?
I hate it.
Ryan does.
I think we need to reset the counter about the Dimitri killing threats.
No, that was at the beginning of the session.
I missed it.
You didn't. You see, you don't listen. That's why. I was very definitive about that right at the beginning.
I apologize. I'll mark the calendar.
Does Dariali ask him about, like...
Yeah, I asked him about ranging. I
Ranging, yeah. So he points you kind of in the direction of the taverns for that.
That sounds good. Okay. I mean, I have a new recipe that I'd like to try.
It's true. It's time for second breakfast.
It is. It's almost time for 11sies. Come to it.
I mean, it is afternoon. It's well past 11.
So, luncheon?
That's true. So it's time for luncheon.
It's always 11s somewhere.
All right.
So poetic.
So, where do you want to go?
Let's go visit Broder.
Right.
This is
Sorry.
definitely a
I
decision.
hate that idea.
I can't wait to hear Ryan's interpretation of Brodert, though. Well, this is exciting, guys. Come on. Oh, he's clearing his.
I've never done Brodert, so all right. You guys make your way up Main Street and take a left on Tower Street. Brodert's house is the last building on the left. What do you do?
Leave a bag of flaming dog poo.
And you guys wait there. It feels like a couple minutes, and you hear like feet shuffling across.
Oh, yeah. He's now 17 years older than the old he already was.
God. How, he yet lives. I love that.
Be like one of the oldest people in
Yes,
Sandpoint.
hello.
Drank from the chalice.
Hello. Is there?
He chose wisely.
Did he?
Hello, Mr. Quink.
Who goes there?
Adventurers now, but previously, Jacob, you might have tried to teach me something at some point and I've ran off.
I don't know a Jacob.
That's right. Let's keep it that way.
I'm Dariali Coombs from the itinerant chef at the Rusty Dragon Inn.
Oh, you sound like one of them elves.
Yes, I am. I am welcome here. More welcome than those humans.
He opens. You hear like the latch on the door.
Hey, Dariali, maybe
What?
you can offer him some of your food so he has a higher opinion of you.
That's an excellent.
What do you guys want?
Well,
Knowledge and information.
Yes, we have questions.
I have knowledge. I have information
about
of
Thassalon,
all sorts.
possibly about Thassalon. Would you be interested?
You got coin?
Do I have coin? I have delicious food from far away.
You have
places.
soup, don't you?
There's always soup in the cauldron.
I'm not interested in soup. I'm interested in coin.
That's
I want that on a t-shirt, please.
You're not interested in soup.
I'm interested in coin.
And Dariali's saying this to himself, not out loud.
Come on. You know, an old man is running out of time. What are we looking for?
Okay. During the
Oh, hold on. Where are my manners? Come on in. We're not going to talk outside.
Okay. Thank you. So
And he's like, you see him just shuffling. He's moving super slow.
Slower than me.
Like half steps.
I'm not sure
Yeah,
that
I think he's actually still moving faster than you.
And you see books littered everywhere. Like he's started reading this book and it's just flipped upside down. This book opened up on the couch. Another book opened up to a page on the chair, and he starts moving them around and cleaning up a little bit, making.
I just want to make it clear to people who haven't actually played in Sandpoint before. It's not like this is new. We have grown up in this town, and we've always known him to be like this.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Just maybe a little faster
Yeah.
All right,
in
here.
prior years.
I'm not even sure. I just think that he's just like this. He always has been like this. I think young Brodert was like this.
Yes, he was born an old man.
He points to Dorian when he hears off the chair. Young man, have a seat.
Dorian sits.
How is Jacob dressed?
Abraxian full plate, and over it the cultist cowl. With
he says, "I'm sorry, I'm not going to let you sit on the furniture. I don't need it broken."
That's perfectly fine, sir. I'm just trying to put my hooves somewhere where I'm not on a book.
You, young lady, yes? I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name, young...
Hirata Mizuki.
Mizuki, have a seat here.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
You said you're chef?
I am.
Well, chef, here, have a seat.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Now, you come for information. I didn't learn it for free. You're going to have to pay for it.
Okay. Shall we begin with 1 gold coin, and we will judge from the value of the information from
You
there?
can possibly trade some information for some information.
Ooh, yes, that's true too.
Well, let me see what you got, and we'll work out the details.
Well, I believe we had that thing that we had taken from the office that is, in fact, ancient Thessalonian. There was the map, and then there was the poem.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I take a rolled I'm assuming that there has to be a way to roll up a parchment and keep it protected.
Yeah, the map
level.
was fine.
Yeah, okay. I pull it out of my bag. What do they call it? I can't remember. My ersatz bag of holding, and lay it out as carefully as possible, and show it to Brodert.
Oh, this is fascinating.
Right?
Well preserved.
Yes. Amazing condition for something this old.
This is ancient Thessalon.
Yes.
We found it in an ancient Thessalonian ruin, predictably enough.
Underneath the cathedral.
Okay. All right. You're willing to trade this for information?
Depends on the quality of the information, of course.
That's true too.
Okay. All right. So what do you guys want to ask him about first?
God.
Are we going to start with Ripnugget?
Do we start with Thistletop and then into Ripnugget?
We ask him about Ripnugget and then see what he says about Thistletop, because he's probably going to start going, wait, I need to tell you about Thistletop first.
I think that's a good bet, D.
All right. So what do you say?
What do you know about Ripnugget?
Ripnugget, yeah. He how long ago was that? He looks out the window, kind of just stares off towards Chopper's Isle.
Brodert, you said he died at Thistletop.
I'm sorry.
And
I was just caught. He points just memories.
Right.
Thistletop, yes, Thistletop. Nualia. He was he was kind of the leader of the band of goblins that attacked during the Swallowtail.
Right, and how'd he die?
What was it, 15, 20 years ago now?
Oh, something like that, yeah.
My time is a little bit of
You know how he died?
sword through the chest.
And do you know if somebody can be brought back as an undead?
Yeah, there's all kinds of undead around.
Right, but somebody who's already died can come back as an undead?
Yeah.
You didn't hear anything like that about Ripnugget?
No. Can't say.
Okay, do you know if anybody explored the Thessalonian part of Thistletop?
The group of adventurers that had slain him, they brought me information.
And do you still have this information
Thistletop.
about Thistletop?
I'm sure I do somewhere.
Right. This was one of the character options, wasn't it? To have your background be organizing crap for Brodert.
What do you really want to know about Thistletop? Goblins took it over. They were killed. Some more goblins moved in, took it over, left, or were killed.
Brodert, did Thistletop tie at all to the Thessalonian ruins around here? Is there any connection between them?
Not other than being from ancient Thessalon. I don't think they were tied. There's no direct path through underground to them.
All right. What about the hinterlands, specifically the Devil's Platter? What do you know about that?
Devil's Platter.
As a matter of fact, we have a handy map, and we can poke at the location that we think corresponds to it. It's right there on the table, in the middle of all of us.
It's true.
It's less than a mile out of town. It's that big escarpment,
Plateau, perhaps?
Plateau, yeah.
A mesa, even?
Tomato.
Potato. Let's call the whole thing off.
There's a big hole up there called the Pit.
And
What do we know about it?
So, with that is a research topic.
Hooray.
So we're going to jump into a little subsystem here.
Ooh.
Ooh, I love subsystems.
So what we're going to do is you are consulting.
We are consulting investigator.
Some of us are.
Listen. You can come along for this ride, or you can go in protest.
I guess I'm investigative enforcement then.
Yes.
I'm the dude you put on the ad of a law firm. I fight for your rights.
Literally fight.
The way the research subsystem works,
Fabulous.
I have a stat block with information, and it requires a certain number of successes to get more information. To get to them. You had already accumulated some of that through originally some recall knowledge check that you did. I think you crit succeeded on one. And that's how you found out where it is. So you have the opportunity here with Brodert to get some more information with the pit. And we do this in rounds.
Okay.
And each of you are able to roll checks. So in this case, you can roll academia lore, library lore, and perception.
Ooh, hold on. I have academia lore.
Aha.
I like having something applicable for once in a
Would
while.
scribing lore apply in any way?
Not in this.
Babbagetown lore?
You could do perception.
Perception it is.
Womp womp. Dimitri is sad.
It's fine. Dmitri still gets to roll.
In this, we will go round by round.
Okay. Do I have a 29 initiative?
It looks like it. It looks like you do.
Oof.
I hope you kill that information before any of us get to it.
I mean, I hate to say it. This is something Dariali should be good at.
All right. So you'll be able to use, like I said, academia lore, library lore, and perception. The DCs may be different depending on what skill you use.
Okay.
So what we'll do is we'll go through this the first round. Once you reach a certain plateau of points, I will tell you right now, you already have 2 points in your research pool for your critical success on recall knowledge.
Fabulous. I love that. Okay.
So let's go with Dariali first.
Okay. I'm going to roll academia lore. Can we agree that I am currently pursuing a lead?
Sure.
Fabulous.
I believe you did say you were looking into the pit before.
19.
On the case.
19 is going to be a success. That does not bring you up to the next level yet.
Understood. Okay.
Let's go on to Mizuki.
Okay. It's going to be perception. 29.
29.
Damn.
That is also a single success, which brings you 4 research points. With 4 research points, the pit. You go out here, the Lost Coast Road south to Cougar Creek Road.
Okay.
And then you follow the road southeast, past Old Trennell's farm.
Mm-hmm.
And then just past that is Sarl's farm. Keep going and turn east along Wisher's Trail.
Mm.
And then once you get to Wisher's Well, you're going to head north.
Broder,
And then right there, right, just as you come around, the rise, it's going to be really tough, but it's climbable right there.
Okay.
It's a little bit of, it's a longer walk going this way, But if you're going to make that climb, you're going to want to take the longer walk.
Okay. Wait, is there a shorter walk?
I mean, go out the main gate here and try to climb.
Understood. I mean, guys, I'd like to think we'll bring climbing gear anyway.
You would think that.
Yeah.
You would like to think that.
Remember, I forgot to buy a repair kit for repairing my shield.
I can repair your shield.
I know, you might have to.
All right, so that got you to the 4 research points. And that's what he is able to tell you. So then we'll move to Jacob.
Okay, so I'm going to assume that my perception check is like me looking through the random books and piles of scrolls that he's got around this place, trying to figure out if any of it is relevant.
Okay.
I am going to spend a hero point, so that is not a natural 1.
Oof.
Yes.
Can you
yes, the way
research?
these subsystems works, a critical failure can actually make it that much worse. So I am going to spend a hero point not to. That's not much better, is it? Third, do you want me to spend another hero point to reroll that?
I don't think it's a critical failure, D, so I don't think
it
it's
might be by 10.
My success at 19.
Well, let's find out. 13. Is a 13 perception a failure or a critical failure?
That is a failure.
Yay! I failed to notice anything important.
All right. Dorian.
Dorian's actually going to do the same thing. He doesn't think that any line of questioning would be beneficial, or none that he can think about. A little better. 19 total.
This is on perception?
Yep.
Yeah, you're not able to pick up anything else right now. There's a failure.
He whispers to Jacob, this place is a dump. I can't find anything.
This place is next to a dump, so that's par for the course.
And Gorvy's shack is right across the road.
Yes, and beyond Gorvy's shack, there's the junk beach where everybody tosses garbage.
All right.
I don't know. Over
It's just
17
down below
years,
anyway.
there might have been like a ramp of garbage built up.
Dairy Alley.
I'm gonna
is not
try
Wally.
academia lore again.
Okay.
What is Broder doing while we do all this and like wander around his house?
He's working with you, like looking through books, and like you guys are kind of, Dorian and Jacob are kind of like going through and like looking for books that might say The Pit or Devil's Platter or Hinterlands, right? You're just kind of like looking for titles where it looks like maybe Mizuki and Brodert and Dairy Alley are all like in the books.
I'm just getting this feeling that this is new and exciting for Brodert. He's forgotten all of these books already. So he's doing research too. It's like, oh, wow, what's that one? No, we're asking you what that one is.
Okay, so I rolled a 5 because that's what I do. So I used a hero point to roll again.
Okay.
Okay, that's a 25.
A 25 is much better than a 5. So that will get you another point.
Okay.
You are sitting at a total of 5 points.
Okay.
Mizuki.
Okay. Well, let's see if I can do just as well. No. But that is going to be a 23.
A 23 is going to get you your 6th point, which in that case is going to reveal a little more information.
Love that for us. Love it.
Just making the other two look bad. I love it.
And you find you're looking through a book with him. Yeah, right here. Here's you see like it's this maybe like a little drawing of it, and it's about 50 feet across. Doesn't look like the depth has been logged here. Maybe nobody's made it back up from the bottom.
Oh, you're talking about the pit in the middle of the
Oh,
plat.
This
the pit in the
pit itself. Yes.
You you can't see more than 50 feet down. There's like this, a perpetual fog. Looks like that floats.
What would do something like that?
Ah, yes. The Sandpoint fog machine.
Yeah. It's actually just a pit of dry ice.
I'll be a rave down there or something. I don't know.
That's why nobody's...
What you know about raves?
He's got several books on them.
You don't know. He's cutting it up.
Make me bust out my moves here.
Well, there's a cleric in the house, so you can.
And he shuffles. He does like just 2 little slow foot shuffles. He's like, there's some kind of inner shaft that goes down to some caves. And there's a few ledges, caves that come off of the main shaft. Here it says, that's weird. The Sandpoint devil lives at the bottom.
I told you.
Sounds like malarkey and hearsay.
Well, it's written in a book now.
Shenanigans.
It's got to have a different term.
Already said that no one's come back up from the bottom.
Look, just because nobody's done a ding-dong ditch on the pit and watched the Sandpoint devil come out of it.
Can you imagine the Sandpoint devil coming out after you've ding-dong ditched at the pit, and the Sandpoint devil comes out, with the bonnet on? Yeah.
Got curlers in its hair.
Gotta take care.
Gosh darned adventurers, just ringing my bell and fleeing.
So that's what that'll get you.
Okay.
Jacob, you can roll.
I have very little hope in my perception, but sure, why not? Well, that's slightly better. That's a total of 23 on perception.
23 on perception is enough for a success. And you guys have maxed out Broder Quink's success. There is no more information to gain.
Fabulous.
But
Maximum Broder.
If you guys want, you can... He looks to you and says, you might be able to ask around. I'm sure there's some adventurers that have
Okay.
gone down, at least short ways.
Thank you for your help.
And the map?
Could I ask a favor?
What's the favor?
I might want to come back and consult the map with you. Would that be okay?
I'll tell you what, you leave that map with me.
And you'll need another perception check to find it.
You got a good friend in me. You'll have a friend in me.
Sounds good. Okay, Broder.
You can bring him some pies.
It's true.
When you come back.
I talked to him about, I'm a pretty fair cook. You interested in me cooking for you?
If you want to bring me some food, I'll eat it. Books are my thing.
I get that.
I'm really.
I also show him the document that had the poem on it.
And he looks at it, looks it over. Oh, a puzzle.
Yep.
Did you figure it out?
Sure did.
Good work.
Thank you.
Ooh, anybody get hurt?
A little bit. Yeah.
We got better.
Was it you? It's right at Dairy Alley.
A little bit.
I knew it. It's always the elves.
Yeah. I got that delicate skin.
You need a little more sun.
That is definitely true.
Just once I want to explore an ancient Thessalonian ruin that's open to sunlight.
Right? Something with windows.
Something with windows. Is there anything else?
I mean, we can ask him about Noalia. What does he remember of her? Actually, no, wait. What does he know about rituals to contact the spirits of the dead?
Does he know anything about the arcane? Well,
You
I
ask
guess
him
that's
about the
why.
arcane. He's just like, that's not my magic's not my expertise. I don't get involved in that stuff. I am more of a historian. Point me on the. Did you guys tell him about the ruins that you found?
Sure.
Why not?
I'm just asking. I mean, you don't have
Yeah,
to.
we did, right?
We told him.
Yeah, didn't we start
Told
with
him
that?
we found this stuff in an ancient Thessalonian ruin, and then somebody added under the cathedral, and he just glossed over it.
So there's a new ruin under the cathedral.
Yeah.
New being a relative term, but yes.
Newly found.
Newly found.
Did you find any purpose in it?
A couple of shrines.
Well, those were new additions as well, and they were actually outside of the ruin proper. But the
No, the ghoul shrine was, but inside the Abraxas shrine wasn't. That was ancient.
yes, any purpose, we were actually trying to determine that ourselves because it just seemed like there was a puzzle with to offer tribute for no reason
the map
whatsoever.
that we have brought back, it actually describes location of Sandpoint as the Hellfire Plume, which somebody figured out, not Jacob, but you shared it with him. So there were some locations marked on that Hinterlands map as something or other.
Well, this is the purpose of the map, but the purpose of the ruins itself, like it's just like an administrative office.
Right, but it might have been to track things in ancient Thessalonian day.
And to give Alasnis
Do you
stuff.
describe like the layout and everything?
Sure. And how the tunnel went down and it had collapsed and we couldn't get any further.
And how we thought that it actually went to the sea.
That catches his attention.
Ah,
And do you think if we went outside, you could like line up maybe roughly where that tunnel? You said to the sea, right?
I'm actually absolutely certain because we
how
walked
it
down that
seems.
tunnel because we fully expected to explore it. And then I critted a perception check for secret doors the entire 150-foot length of it. So I am intimately familiar with that tunnel.
A tunnel going towards the sea. It was a straight tunnel.
It bent downward.
Work stone. Okay, so had to go down. Okay. Do you think like if we go outside, you can show me where it might
Absolutely.
have been
Yes.
underneath?
So the tunnel, when we followed it, was just going
Yeah.
a straight shot. It was just directly west.
Yeah.
Is that right?
That's correct. So,
Okay.
you guys, here, he opens the door and he seems to have a little pep in his step, though he's still shuffling, still probably moving faster than
Every day he's shuffling.
Every day. How far did we follow the tunnel?
200 feet.
So roughly to where we are now?
Roughly to about here?
Yeah, because remember we had entered the thing.
Or it might have been
We'd
over here.
entered the goblin dugout tunnels to the east of the cathedral.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Right,
And
and
then
then
it
we
was at
walked
the
west to get
south
to the
end of the
ruins.
ruins. So it probably lines up with like the southern end of the cathedral or something like that. And it was going. Actually,
So you're probably right about here. I'll say like Shell Street, just south of Junker's Way. And so he follows you and he looks like directly west, looks directly east. And I assume you guys, when you were explaining that to him, you probably told him about the burn mark,
yes.
the scorched area, how it was all ash and soot. He's like, are you sure there was nothing else there?
Well, we start describing the rest of it to him. Like the storeroom and a statue of a divine guardian or whatever it was.
Yeah, that jumped us.
And he's like,
It blew up at us, yes.
so this tunnel, and he points directly at what you guys know to be the old lighthouse. He says, that's the Hellstorm Flume.
Oh,
Hellstorm Flume, huh?
that's marked on the map.
Yes, that's the Hellstorm Flume.
Okay.
That, we never found a way to power that, but you said you found ash, a lot of it.
Yes.
Yes.
And it's just a straight line.
Well, down, but yes.
Had to be something, I bet you there's something down there that fed this, that fed the flames. We
Okay.
never found anything that fed the flames.
Okay.
This was an old. It wasn't a lighthouse. It was meant to incinerate invaders.
So it was a weapon.
Archimedes laser, yes.
Yes. And like you can tell, he's like super excited. This is fascinating.
Isn't it?
If I was 50 years younger.
I also wish you were 50 years younger.
He looks at you cross-eyed. You're older than I am.
Yeah, but that's not the point.
If you find anything else down there, will you tell me?
Sure.
Sure.
It's a riddle I would love to solve before my end days.
Me too.
And he just rolls his eyes at you.
You see, you do that. It feels very unkind.
Your end days. Well, you are an adventurer. Maybe your end days are soon. Normally, your end days are not so soon.
Yeah, well, I cause trouble for myself all the time.
Mostly in the kitchen. That's the trouble.
Not his kitchen.
Yeah. America's test kitchen.
Well, you actually,
Pardon me. Sandpoint's
right,
test
you
kitchen.
told us. Exactly. You told us you aren't always
Fauna's
welcome in
test
that
kitchen.
inn, so we shouldn't make it a habit to get there for breakfast.
I think it's probably mid-afternoon tea at this point, actually.
But for morning rendezvous.
All right. He believes that there's something else down there. Something maybe that powered the Hellstorm Flume. And yeah, thank you for the map. I'd like to study this some more.
Not a problem.
Okay. It would probably be a good idea to speak with Father Xanthus at the cathedral if you wanted some sort of effort to dig out the tunnel. You can coordinate something that way.
Okay.
I'd be happy to speak to him for you.
Why don't you do that? You're going to do that?
Absolutely.
Okay. He just kind of like looks around. All right, I'll be on my way. He starts like shuffling back to his.
Roderick Quink is not a people person.
What do you want to do with all of your information?
I would like to see if we could find somebody who ranges about, and we said that it would be
at taverns.
We would be able to find somebody like that at the Rusty Dragon.
Probably at a tavern somewhere.
Okay.
Well, as far as background info for Sandpoint goes, we're currently like in the north part of town, and this is where the nicer establishments are. Like the way north is an inn, and I don't think it's a tavern, but it's definitely an inn. But that isn't necessarily where somebody who gets dirty in the wilderness would hang out.
Okay.
Right.
Depends on how dirty they get.
It's in the south part of town. Maybe not the hagfish. Maybe not the feed bag.
That's not.
But one of them. The rusty dragon.
So the bronze dragon? Whatever, it's a dragon. Let's go to the fuck. Let's just go.
All right. So you guys make your way down to
downtown, walking fast.
Faces past and I'm homebound.
Down to the Rusty Dragon. And you make your way inside, and Bathana greets you warmly. You boys and young lady must be hungry.
Yes, absolutely.
Stay out of my kitchen.
Damn it. But I have this idea.
I said...
Look, a mountain lion tries to bluff and then go into the kitchen.
And as you go by her, she grabs your ear.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
How?
Ow.
She's like 3 feet tall.
She has those the kid stealth arms.
She got
She
long
has
arms.
spent at least 15 years dealing with taller races. She probably like whips out a footstool with lightning speed.
Gary Alley,
Yeah.
go sit down. I will bring you food.
Couldn't make some food be delicious. Really spicy. Not moping.
I made soup today.
Delicious. Good soup.
Let's sit down, please. That's it.
And it's getting close to dinner time. It's not quite dinner time, so the crowd is supper.
Supper?
The crowd is pretty sparse in here.
Okay.
You do see a group that looks like they might be from out of town you don't recognize.
Let's talk about them behind their backs.
And then Bathana comes out a couple minutes later with balancing 4 bowls of soup. Sets them down.
Carry the soup out.
Pulls some spoons out of her smock.
Spoons. No, my spoon.
Do you want me to lick your spoon?
No.
It's a little suggestive.
Dairy Alley, behave yourself. You're a guest in my place.
Are the two of them doing phrasing? Bathana! Bathana!
Doing considerably more than phrasing.
What do you want, Jacob?
This is getting creepy now. Come on.
Nothing, man. Just my food. Thank you. And I can pay for it this time. Honest.
Hey. Jacob. I have this hot sauce that I made. You want to try some?
I don't want to be thrown out of here again.
Again? When did you get thrown out of here?
Season your own food however you'd like.
When did you get
Anyway.
out of here?
Before I knew you.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
So you guys have your soup, and what are you guys going to do?
Are we just going to
Eat it.
Just
roll
making
up to those adventurers and ask questions?
No, let's ask her first where they might be from, or if she knows anything, overheard anything from them.
Maybe we can send a couple of drinks over there too.
Listen, this is Sandpoint. We are locals. They are from out of town. We have to talk about them. It is our duty.
All right. So I will let you roll diplomacy to gather information in here. And this will be more... We'll start with the pit, because that is the research topic. We'll just go in rounds. I'm not going to put us into initiative this time. Do it.
I'm really disappointed that I didn't make any diplomat's charcuterie for the day. But maybe I'll do that for the future.
I mean, I would say you could do it now, but I don't think you'd be allowed in the kitchen.
Did you cut up any diplomats for your diplomat's charcuterie? Is that...
No.
I know.
That's not
Ask
how...
those kinds of questions.
Jacob, that's not how that
I don't know how this works, and I'm afraid to ask now.
I see this.
You guys can start asking some questions. Well, you guys can roll diplomacy. We'll start one at a time. We got Dorian.
10.
10. That is not going to get you anywhere. That is a failure. Go Mizuki.
Let's see.
A 19.
19 will net you 1 success. Gathering information. Let's see. That gets you to 8 points. We're going to need some more points. Let's go Ariali.
You got a 10.
A 10. That is a failure. That does not advance you anymore.
Okay, so I guess I'm rolling diplomacy? Sure.
Yeah.
Terriali's busy sulking over
And I get a 10, and that also doesn't do anything.
Fuck's sake.
Apparently, the only one that they want to talk to is the nice girl.
I mean, yeah. Mizuki's really pretty.
Let's go back to the top with Dorian.
Come on, Big D. Come on.
Oh, 10 again. It was on a 19 and rolled off.
Or Mizuki.
Y'all are doing this on purpose. That's a 24.
Oh, boy.
24. That is going to get you another success. Not quite enough to get you to the next.
Yeah, keep pumping them for info.
Let's go Dariali. Basically, they're kind of giving you kind of the same info that you've already got.
I got a 9. I really should just not talk to people.
Yeah.
You should not. I am not good company.
So it's back to me.
I also would like it noted that I have not rolled in double figures tonight.
So that is actually a critical failure.
You have made things worse. Does that cost us a research point?
It does.
Sorry, guys.
And
Are there no other skills that you could be rolling instead of diplomacy? Like, I don't know. If we're talking about wilderness, maybe wilderness lore or something.
give me
This is for gathering information.
give me something that you think that you got.
I got society. My survival's a little better.
I would take survival.
Okay, then it would have been, instead of a 9, it would have been an 11. I'm just
All right.
I'm a wreck.
That's still a failure, but
That's
okay.
not a critical one.
All right, so I'm still rolling diplomacy because I am, in theory, trained in it. I just happened to roll a 2 last time.
Okay. Roll better.
Come on, buddy.
No, I
really
can't
You're
roll
doing this
better.
on
That's a 2.
You're doing
again
this on
for a total
purpose.
of 10, which is a failure.
Oh my goodness.
This is why you don't hide critical information behind checks that somebody could fail, okay?
All right. Back to the top, Dorian.
I don't know. Can we just let Mizuki roll again?
Information anyway.
Can we delay?
I don't care how you do it.
21.
Dorian gets you another success. That is 10 research points.
Woohoo!
3 with them in total. And you started talking with these other guys, and they didn't seem to have any information that was helpful. But they pointed another group out over on the other side of the bar you might have missed. And I heard them talking about something to do with a platter. And so you guys go over and talk to them.
Right, we get the chef to talk to them about a platter. Then we realize it's not that kind of platter.
Yeah. And we heard a clan of goblins dwells in there. There's it's a pit that goes down. We don't know how far. Can't really see more than, I don't know, 50, 60, 75 feet maybe.
Some kind of fog, right?
Yeah, a fog. And but there's caves coming off all throughout this at different levels.
Okay.
And what's that? He looks to his buddy. What's the name of that goblin tribe? The ones that they drill the holes in their teeth. And the other guy goes, "Oh, the whistle fangs. Yeah, they're the ones that live down there. We hear the whistling heard some stuff about that.
Okay.
It's super dangerous down there. Like, there was a group went down there, and only one came back.
Really? Do you know?
Yeah.
Do you know where that guy is? That maybe we could talk to him.
I think she went to Magnamar to find some new people to go adventuring with her.
What's her name?
Erica? Heard they were trying to measure how deep it was. They got to about 150 feet, I guess.
Wow.
And something grabbed the rope and pulled whoever was holding it right to their death. Well, we assume their death. They never came back up.
And that was down that main hole rather than the caves around the sides?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that all we can get from them, or is we?
That's probably all you're gonna get from them. You can still earn 2 more points from gathering information. I will tell you, it's not going to net you any more information right now. I'll let you.
Okay.
Let you also, if you wanted to incorporate your recall knowledge with gathering information, I'll let you do that.
Recall knowledge on what?
What you might know more about the pit, and like as you're starting to put things together, and asking people. So I'll kind of the next set of points. I'll let you do gather information or recall knowledge. I'll let you do society, diplomacy.
Ooh, society.
Acrobatics. Let's see, what was the other?
Is the acrobatics for the mental gymnastics we have to do?
The
full plate weighs heavy on my mind.
Oh, I was on a 19, but it's a 20. Oh, 26 from the...
I'm still going to roll diplomacy because that's higher than society. What? No. Breathe. I did not roll that because I'm spending a hero point. My last hero point to not roll that. And now I'm rolling society because that was the dice punishing me for my hubris. Well, it's a 12. Don't think that's going to help. But at least it's not a crit fail.
All right, so you got a 12. Mizuki, what did you get?
26.
26, and that was diplomacy?
Yes.
All right, Jerry Alley?
I got a 20.
In what? Society?
No, it was society, sorry.
And then Dorian.
I got a 13 in acrobatics.
So with the 20 in society and the 26, you guys are able to get a couple more successes. There's still more information out there to be had, but that hasn't really led to you to more information yet. You guys can make another roll if you would like. There are some successes left out there.
I'm done rolling. I'm out of hero points
as well.
I have to roll in double figures at some point, right? Or
you would think.
Or do the dice just really have no memory?
It's a 20 for diplomacy.
20 diplomacy? Okay.
That's double figures.
Rolled an 11.
That's
11.
9.
It sure is.
That's double figures.
22.
All right. Anybody else?
Yeah, can Dorian do more like sick flips and stuff?
You can roll on acrobatics.
19.
19. All right. You guys are actually able to max out your research.
Yay.
Woohoo!
And you spend some time. You guys are sitting there. You guys are talking about all the information that you got. And you go and ask some more people, and they point you in a direction and whatnot. And you spend some hours at the Rusty Dragon. Bathana's like, will you quit? You please quit bothering all the customers? All of them? Like, relax a little. Let them eat.
I mean, I assume we're also eating and drinking while we're doing this, because why would we?
You won't let me cook. This is
This is why Terry Ali's been rolling so poorly. He's been yelling at Pathana the entire time.
This one group, they start talking to you, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I know this one person went down. Gosh, it's been a while since I went down. Where are they from? And talking loudly amongst. Oh, you're talking about Sam from where was I? He was adventuring from Corvosa, right? Another one says, yeah. Yeah, those, he says that those aren't caves. They're Thessalonian ruins.
Interesting.
How exactly was the Devil Splatter marked on the map that we found? Because we were able to decode that the location of Sandpoint was the Hellfire Flume. Was there a marking for the Devil Splatter?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Because if there was a Thessalonian installation there, there might have been information on that in the map.
Yeah, it could have just been a quarry.
Theory, but if you're quarried, do you really...
Just an idea.
Well, I suppose you need to build some sort of a tunnel, but like...
I mean, it depends on... I mean, when you quarry, you're digging out from the top, like, and you're pulling out pieces of stone. It's not like mining.
However...
Right. Brodard had mentioned that there were several shafts.
Yes, but the angle I'm going with is, I think, during one of the previous sessions, we had recalled information that where Sandpoint is, there was a border between two different Rune Lord's domains.
Yes.
So that might have been an installation.
Yes, we guess.
From one side of the border or the other, and so it might be marked on that local area map.
Can we pull it up on the HUD, please?
We huddle for the HUD.
The current coastline is marked roughly on the map as the Rasp.
The Rasp?
Yep. The area of Sandpoint is labeled HF Compound.
Hellstorm Flume Compound. Okay.
But it's HF in Thessalonian.
Okay.
So that would encompass kind of all of this area to include the pit.
Okay.
You might get the idea that it might be some kind of base or something like that. Yeah.
The pit is.
Well, I mean...
Like it was, in
if you got a border, it's got to be patrolled, enforced, defended. So you probably have a place where you station your forces, whatever they may be.
I always station my forces in a pit.
Well, maybe...
What's that saying? Like a border implies the violence of its protection or something like that? Have you ever heard that?
No, I have not. But it's an interesting saying, Mark.
I mean, it didn't always have to be a pit, you know?
I think it did.
Generally speaking, all of those craters at some point might have been military installations. It's always been a pit.
I think it was just a pit.
The Rune Lords came over here over 10,000 years ago, and it's already been a pit.
It's a 10,000-year-old borehole, yes.
All right, so you guys spend several hours at the Rusty Dragon.
Drinking and eating and talking to everybody and bothering Bathana.
Drinking, eating, gathering information, annoying Bathana, ruining her food with hot sauce.
No, I'm ruining my own.
It's a matter of taste.
Bathana won't let me near the food. I'm a good chef.
Are you telling me Diriali is a TikToker who's just filming himself putting hot sauce on everything you buy?
No.
It is now late in the evening. What do you guys do? Probably like 10 o'clock.
Go home?
One would usually go home to go to sleep.
So you...
Oh, wait, but we agree to meet here in the morning again, maybe?
Yes, I mean, I do still want to talk. I have to talk to Father Xanthus, but I can wait till the morning.
I mean, do we want to just get together at the cathedral again then?
Well, we do have to eat.
That's true, but if Bathana doesn't let Diriali cook...
Perfect, let's meet at the cathedral.
Mark, I love the decisiveness.
You guys make your plans to meet at the cathedral tomorrow morning, and you guys make your way out to home. Dorian, you get back to your door, and you see a knife holding a piece of paper to your door, and we'll find out what happens next week.
How dare you? How dare you?
Rent is due.
Dorian ignores it, walks in.
Thank you for listening to Dour Gnome Adventures, a Dour Gnome production. Please share us with your community and drop us a review. It is listeners like you who help build this community. Check out our website, dourgnomeproductions.com, for links to our social media and to join our Discord community. Dour Gnome Productions uses trademarks and/or copyrights owned by Paizo Inc., used under Paizo's community use policy. We are expressly prohibited from charging you to use or access this content. Dour Gnome Productions is not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo. For more information about Paizo Inc. and Paizo products, visit paizo.com. We are playing through the Pathfinder Adventure Path 7 Dooms for Sandpoint by James Jacobs. Music and sound effects for this podcast are by Monument Studios. Check them out at monumentstudios.net. Dour Gnome Adventures is the property of Dour Gnome Productions.